What is that?
That's the thing from the abyss.
Hi guys, we are Nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Julien.
I'm Michael.
Guys, that last episode of Babylon 5 was a brain burner, to be honest.
A conversational starter.
Yeah, you guys might not be aware of it, but even after recording, the conversation went on for another half an hour.
Oh yeah.
On that episode. So I might actually throw that up eventually, the following conversation.
A very thought-provoking episode.
It was, that turned into a podcast there, that episode.
Oh yeah.
Really, really good episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing this episode here because we've been hearing in a
little Discord.
In a little chat box here that this episode is for perfection. So, you guys ready for this?
Let's go for
it. All right, let's go. So, this is season 3, episode 5, Voices of Authority. Let's check this out.
If you ask me, these weekly meetings are a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I know, but it's the regs.
Fit right, never did. I've taken it to 5 tailors. Nobody gets it to fit just right. It pulls here, rights up back there. It's itchy. I think I need a silk lining.
All right, Goldilocks, chill out.
Sorry, got here as fast as I could.
It's all right. Go on, Delenn, you were saying?
Oh, this guy.
They're meeting.
The shadows were fought to a standstill by the first ones. Races immeasurably older than our own. We believe the first ones went away forever, but the Vorlons remained. So it is possible that some of the others may still be around.
I thought that too, by the way.
According to legend, some went to sleep deep beneath their ancient cities, where no one can bother them.
Like Alpha Sigma 9?
When I was being trained on Minbar, we were taught that the first ones are beyond anything we've experienced before. Some of the first ones could squat this station as if it were a fly and not even notice they'd done it.
That's what that other episode we saw before, right?
They must be found and contacted personally. The danger is considerable. So, I have invited one other person to our meeting today.
The planet.
Drawl?
Yes!
Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He's gonna go to the planet and say, I'm the moon. I need to talk to you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
I love him. I love this
Captain, Delenn tells me that you're going to try contacting the first ones. Assuming you're not vaporized, dissected, or otherwise killed. Exciting, isn't it?
Well,
I bet you Sheridan's going to want to do this.
He probably has a whole database of all these races in that planet. Like he probably knows a lot more than what we know. And if we have access to all that, if he has access to that, then I share that.
I still wonder who. Sorry, go ahead. Someone was in.
I was gonna say no. I think it's more in the concept of his life energy itself. Like he can actually get in contact with them itself.
No, but I'm saying if he has a database of these past races, I'm not saying he does.
Yeah.
Then he knows who to approach.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna go to the first ancient race you see.
Yeah.
That could be.
like,
that could be.
like who to talk and who not to talk to. But I still sense it's even more than that. I feel like especially you need to have more for you to offer to even get in contact. Which that's why I called us like the planet, because nobody else can offer anything.
Well, that's the rub right there. That's the rub, because why would they want to be involved? Like, what do we have to offer? How come? Why would I be involved and that's not going to affect me in any way?
Like you don't even have your power is literally a fly, like trying to just nick me, and that's it.
But what about if there's like another ancient alliance with a bunch of other ancient races that are doing like a Babylon 5 thing, but we're like we know we're next to that level yet, and they have their own way of dealing with minor races and stuff like that.
Could be.
Like they have their own federation that we're not aware of.
Well, the reason why they might contact them is because they might not know that the shadows are back.
That's true.
Data records.
It contains information which might help in your search.
See?
Stories of vast and nameless forces that prowl the ruins of ancient cities. It gives me the screaming willies.
Mr. Allen, Julie Massanti, Ministry of Peace. Thank you for meeting me. Is the captain
Oh, boy.
No, sorry. I tried to reach him, but he's in a meeting.
Oh, well, no matter.
She is stunning. Who is this woman? My goodness.
Yeah, sure. It's right this way.
I studied the station map before I arrived, Mr. Allen. I know the way.
Okay.
Okay. She's still studying.
If one didn't know better, one might conclude that these humans and Minbari are both part of the same organization. But that seems extremely unlikely, does it not?
He's so damn smart.
Yep.
Since you aren't able to help me, I'll just continue making inquiries on my own. Eventually, I will figure it out.
Yeah, he will. He's smart enough to figure it out. You're gonna have to tell him at some point. That's a big difference between him and Lando. He's very smart, and he's really good at deducing information and getting to a conclusion.
I was gonna say, he doesn't need to pay for that information. Like, he gets it himself.
Yeah, he get it.
I was simply trying to be of assistance. I've been assigned here by the Ministry of Peace.
Oh, no.
The Night Watch Division, under the direct authority of the Babylon 5 Senate Oversight Committee.
What?
I'm to be your new political officer.
Yikes. How about I do some
Your decisions might have been correct on some level, and so it was decided that you needed a political officer
She's the leash.
Yeah.
in your ear who could warn you about governmental policies you might bump,
Mm.
Yeah, she's connected to Psychor.
making costly political mistakes that might jeopardize your career back home.
She makes a good villain.
Zach?
Yes, sir.
Take a walk.
Yes, sir.
Take a walk.
My position as military governor is guaranteed under the charter of the Babylon Project.
Decisions made by military officers must reflect the current governmental policies.
I mean, she's right. She's right.
I refuse to share that authority with an unqualified civilian.
Mm. Oh, boy.
At the Fresh Air Restaurant in a couple of hours. Around 1800 hours.
I
Informal
can't.
order.
I have another appointment.
Really? There's nothing posted on your schedule. What is it? Perhaps I could help.
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Commander, I've got the captain on channel 1 for you.
Captain, what's up?
Look, I can't make my appointment on Epsilon 3. You'll have to go in my place.
Not a problem. Anything else you need?
A glass of whiskey, a gun, and 2 bullets.
That's a dope shit, by the way.
They're gonna have to push her out of an airlock or something because, oops, it's a mistake.
Mike, go ahead.
Captain Sheridan.
He's busy.
I don't like surprises.
Anybody else would be upset, but to me, it's just one more wonderful surprise.
I like you. You're trouble.
Yeah, you have no idea.
This way.
You wag your finger at me like that.
Dude, I wish this guy was my grandfather reading me bedtime stories on with that voice of his.
Now, unless they're stopped, the Centauri will just keep moving in on the League of Non-Aligned Worlds.
Earth would never ally itself with the government that's bent on war.
She is beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
But that affectation of hers is horrid.
Right, well, enough about politics. So, how are things here on the station?
We have had some problems with the lurkers, but nothing...
Lurkers?
It's our version of the homeless.
Damn lurkers.
So, if someone doesn't have a job, they must not want one.
Well, it depends on the kind of job you're giving them.
It's the same.
Crime.
Yes, there is some, but it's all caused by the mentally unstable. And we've just instituted correctional centers to filter them out at an early age.
What?
What?
I want to feel like I'm needed, that I'm doing my part to help bring the EarthGov back into the hands of the decent, hardworking people that created it.
No.
Before it's on the first boots on the ground in Clandaku.
I admire your honesty and your record and your attitude. And I don't want to see anyone use those things against you.
But know your place.
Think I could come to like you? Quite a lot.
Is that spaghetti that she's eating?
Yeah.
And she put soy sauce with that?
Here you go. Oh, your jacket. It really is quite safe.
Would you step in this?
Why not? Why not? I'm the first human to know what a planet feels like.
This is sketchy. I don't know if I want to do this.
But whatever you do not stray from the path.
Oh boy. What is she going to learn?
Power that binds us, one to another across the darkness of space.
That's trippy.
On the most ancient of ancients. Let the path take you to them.
You can run into the shadow?
Sigma 957. They were here. I can feel their footprints in the sand.
Wasn't Sigma 957 in the beginning? Like in the first season where Catherine was surveying?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Drell, something's wrong. Drell, I'm not alone. It knows I'm here. It's pulling me in. It knows my name.
Really?
Don't look at it!
What was that? The hell was that? You know Shadow?
You're seeing the shadow of things long gone.
I've wanted Santiago dead for so long.
Earth Force One will never return from Io.
What?
The power is now yours, Clark.
They knew it for that long? They've been involved that long? Get out of here.
I was right.
You were right. Boy, I thought you were so far off. Holy
A normal human mind should not have been able to do that.
No, she's a psychic. Yeah.
It's the proof we've needed that President Santiago was assassinated, that Clark was behind everything. We've got it.
Yeah, but now what?
Now you send it to the Senate.
Yeah, but what about if they question how do you even get it in the first place? Like, how can we trust the source? That it's not fabricated or something.
No, well, she might have to reveal the fact that she's a telepath.
Secret of the planet.
We
guy.
must all do our part.
I don't mind doing my part. I just object to doing their part as well.
Why are you turning your back on?
Yes!
We must all do our part.
All right. You gotta say no to this. They're trying to control him. This is a control technique.
It worked on me.
Yeah, they're trying to control him.
Good. Don't.
Oh, yikes.
Yep.
Better. Oh, but there's no need to rush.
No need to rush. She just came out naked.
Captain, I've got a lead on some of the first ones. There's a chance we can catch him, but it means leaving right now. We don't have much time.
Well, I can't risk exposing the operation to an outsider. You'll have to go without me.
Good luck, Captain. I think you're about to go where everyone has gone before.
Ouch.
Shots fire!
I've called a meeting in 3 hours to go over the new political protocol. I expect to see you there.
I'm almost sure that he's gonna end up leaving the Night's Watch. Like at some point, it's gonna be too much for him. Like, I can't. I'm not doing this.
But she's planning them right around her little fingers at that point.
I need someone who speaks Minbari.
You found him.
Bow wow, chicka bow wow.
This guy's like the fashion king of Babylon 5.
Yeah, I don't like. Like, all right, bro.
This is my Amani robes.
Tet 410.
That's an awesome
957,
shit,
guys.
by the way.
Tet
No,
410.
You don't like the way he dresses?
No. I'd be like a Fabio. I don't like it.
We have been betrayed on nearly every level. And it is going to take the efforts of every loyal citizen to keep Earth safe and ideologically pure.
Red Scare.
Big time. And let the propaganda begin.
What's that?
think we just found them.
What the hell?
What?
Yo.
What is that?
That's the thing from the Abyss.
Transmitting recognition signal. Let's see if Draw's information is right.
This may be too much for us. It's like a giant space disco ball.
Move us away.
Phase and shock.
Oh boy. Ho
That's dope.
is the creator from Time Bandits.
In order to fight the shadows, we formed an alliance with others. At least it tells us that they understand our language. They're just not willing to speak to us in it.
Who knew they were French?
Ask you for your help. Will you join us in a fight against the shadows? Is that a yes or a no?
I'd say they were thinking it over.
Do they know the shadows? What are these guys? Who is this? And I want more.
The power is now yours, Clark. Mr. President.
That code is kept top secret to prevent false orders from being given. It can't be faked.
Unless they dispose of General Hagen.
That might be a death sentence.
They're gonna try to use this as an excuse to try to take him out of position.
What?
They're gonna use that as an excuse to like his attempt.
In your heart and up your... Zog yes, Zog no?
I expect that spaceship to make that music.
I am not letting them leave here without saying yes. This is the White Star to the departing ship. The Vorlons said that you wouldn't be up for a fight like this. In fact, they said in the last war, they carried you.
Dude, you might get blown away. You might get shot down.
Stop.
She got balls to be doing this, by the way.
The one and only, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be funnier if Zog was yes, and that was just
Actually-
like, why are you attacking us? We said yes.
When it is time, come to this place. Call our name. We will be here.
Dope. Dope. She did it. Ivanova leveled up.
Did.
Look at that ship design. This is so cool. Does any other show got better ships than Babylon 5? I mean,
No.
At this point.
No.
Master and Command.
No.
Shut up.
they like that ship, Master Command.
Today of evidence purporting to show that the death of President Santiago was not an accident, but an
It got through.
You don't trust me, Chief.
What are you talking about?
What's a Code 7R, huh? I looked it up in the books. It ain't there. So I have to wonder, what's going on?
No, you don't.
It's a private.
It's beneath your pay grade.
It's a private moment.
I'm just trying to get through this thing, and it ain't easy. I'm walking a tightrope here, and I thought you'd understand. And boy, was I a jerk.
Well, you put yourself in that position. He's gonna be a problem.
Just curious. You ever hear of a Code 7R?
No, I've never heard of it. Why?
I thought maybe I heard it somewhere.
This guy gotta go. This guy gotta go.
Yep.
He gave away too much information just with that alone.
Sooner or later, we'll find whoever is responsible for this outrage, and they'll be punished.
I'm convinced that she is part of it. That she knew about it way beforehand.
I told you I could help. Read it. We'll talk afterward.
I don't read Narn.
Learn.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be important, by the way.
Crazy. Lights.
All right. That's the episode, Voices of Authority.
Another race.
That's crazy.
That's
right?
dope. That was dope.
Yeah, yeah.
That was very dope.
That
I
was
like
awesome.
this episode a lot. This definitely moved the story forward quite a bit.
Big time.
I didn't expect that we're gonna be reaching. Like I thought when they said the ancient ones that it was the Vorlons and that was it. Like I didn't expect anybody else to be an ancient race to be appearing. I don't know, being an ally in the upcoming war. So that was. But by the way, she took a big gamble, talking crap to that race.
Oh yeah,
trying and throwing the Vorlon name around.
Oh yeah,
like she's running things like
dang,
that. Oh yeah,
that's crazy. They were right.
Cause we don't know. We don't know if that race has beef with the Vorlons.
You're right.
Like we might have started a whole war over here all of a sudden.
Can you imagine they start fighting against the Vorlons
in the middle of
the nah, screw the shadows. I got a bone to pick with you.
There you go. Where Kosh at?
Yeah, where he at?
Where he at?
He took my mama out. I'm gonna have to see him.
That was a big gamble. I'm surprised that we found evidence for Santiago's murder, like that happened, and the repercussions I think going on back on Earth. I have a feeling that the Night Watch is going to end up getting more power. Because
it already did,
but I think even more so now because now you have all the other people involved, like the investigation of Santiago. There's this nervousness, the lack of trust now for the government, and they're going to want to corral that.
Oh yeah,
they're going to want to corral that.
The lack of trust that is now going to bring to Babylon 5 now too.
Yeah.
Because look what happened at first. This guy was just doing it for the extra 10 quid or whatever it was called. But then now he's getting the concept of what he's getting himself into.
I don't think two things are going to happen with him. Either he's going to get killed, or he's going to end up like
being good again.
Yeah, just dropping dime about the Night Watch to Garibaldi.
Could be.
I think that's going to eventually. Something doesn't happen.
Especially that news that she gave out.
And the relationship seems to be is a lot more strained now because of what just happened. So, I think at some point he's going to end up again being a catalyst or something. Like there's something major that happened because of his character.
Okay.
And it's going to either lead to the dismantling of Night Watch or Night Watch knowing a lot more about the Rangers. Especially now that he just dropped dime on that R7.
I think that Night Watch is going to integrate into the Rangers, but of course it's not going to be immediate. I think that with the evidence of Santiago's assassination, somehow it's going to go wayward, and instead it's going to take out some people that we wanted to stay on, like Hagen. Like I'm pretty sure somehow Hagen's going to get disposed of, and also possibly get the shade thrown at him, saying that he was a part of the assassination attempt.
Well, she's trying to do that now.
Yeah,
she was saying some people already, selling secrets to alien races, which at that point, Delenn could be considered the person who they're dropping information to, or the Minbari. So they can even get Sheridan for that matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it can go a lot of ways. But the Shadow knows too. The Shadow's in the president's office. That's even crazy. The fact that they're that deep. I didn't think they were. I thought they were deep. I didn't know they were that deep.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
crazy.
At this point, they're running the government.
I took it like Vampire the Masquerade when I was thinking of it, because they're like an old ancient race, and they're
like the Methuselahs, something like that.
Yeah.
What I really liked is Jakar's role in this now. Like Jakar is trying to get involved in the Ranger, which I like.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I really like. I really like
the fact that he gave Garibaldi the book of Jaquan.
The book of Jaquan. Yeah.
I have a feeling that that's going to be a major key to fighting
the Shadows.
The Shadows, and the Rangers don't need that.
That was a major key when they were identifying those things. Like, look, like they've been here before.
But Earth. They're brushing aside.
Yeah, they're like, no.
But with him having information, not only the Shadow, you would expect that he's going to end up having information on where to find the next species. So it's definitely something that book is going to be like a tour guide at that point.
I think he's definitely going to become a Ranger for sure. Like he's going to be part of that movement. My question: what role is he really going to play in terms of like how will he bring his people back? Because his main concern is the Narn right now.
Yeah.
Like, is he really going to be a player in terms of moving the cause forward, or is it going to be kind of hindering it because they have to also then worry about the Narn?
I think he's going to put the movement on the back burner and then instead go against the Shadows, because that's like their age-old enemy. Much longer before the Centauri were even in play, because that's what their whole religion is based about, is fighting this evil.
And if they find out through if he finds out through the Rangers that
the Shadows were the ones
involved and all that stuff, then he has a legitimate reason for everybody to go up against the Centauri.
Yeah,
you know, it's like getting the UN up in arms,
Or like NATO.
like NATO, and get everybody up against you because hey, this is what happened. This is where I lost my people. We're gonna want this back. We're gonna want to justify this. You know, so that can happen. So what you're saying is true. I do think that he can become a major player for the Rangers if he tempers his feeling about the Narn and wanted to use them against to free the Narn.
Yeah.
But if he plays it right, he's not stupid. That's one thing about Gerard, that he's
very smart.
He's very smart. He's probably the most intelligent person
in Babylon 5.
In Babylon 5, the only problem he has is that his ego gets in the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, but if he plays his cards right, especially making that first step, and I think that was a very important first step, I think that's gonna go far. I'm thinking.
Yes,
you know,
I agree.
And I think dissecting that book is gonna give them a lot of power. Matter of fact, probably giving that book just give it to Lanier. Lanier will decipher that book in a couple days.
Yeah, he would.
You know, and then like, this is what we got, cross-referencing this, whatever, and this is what we got, what we know, and what you know, and why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And again, remember the Shadows were on their planet, and like they ignored the Narn, like they were nothing to them at the time. But the Narn probably learned enough about the Shadows that the Shadows, you know, they don't realize what the Narn might know about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, so that'll be interesting to see what happens. Was that part of this episode?
I'm really.
I like the new character.
She is
Which one?
stunning.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
As soon as she showed up, I was like, "Who are you?"
There was three times.
I love how evil she is too.
Yeah, she did it good. She did a good job. I ended up at the beginning. I found love for like 10 seconds, and then
You fell in love again when
then I was nervous about like, oh my god, she's dangerous. And then Julien almost lost his mind when she was in the room.
Julien would have fell. He would have given everything up.
Listen, I'm not
Forget
gonna
about-
lie.
The Shadows would have been conquered us with Julien.
There was 3 times where I hated the cameraman for being so high.
It is 90s. Had it been HBO, we would have seen everything.
That's what I like about HBO.
Well, anyway, guys, listen, if you like what we're doing, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. We are blown away with this episode, especially that new race. What was it? Did we have a name for that race?
No, I don't think we got a name for that race.
Zarg.
Zog.
I don't think that's their name, though.
No.
I think Zarg is probably no.
Yeah.
It just went away. But that ship design was pretty cool.
But it was Sigma 957 that they were on.
Yep.
So
their species, like how they looked, it was
like rock volcano people.
They look like the
Tikis.
mountains on
that's right. But it looked like multiple faces, not just one.
I liked it a lot though. I like that ship design.
No, that was cool. That was great. I wonder though if we're gonna be seeing some more ancient races join.
I mean,
That's gonna be a hell of a battle then.
What I'm also wondering is the fact is, like, for example, we just ended up seeing another ancient race appear, right? And then they have this technology of going, hyperspace pretty much. You would want, like, now is making you think, where do they go? Like, what are they dealing with now? Like, on a normal basis,
They might have. Listen, if they're that powerful, there's probably nothing that they have to worry about. The idea that Shadows came up is probably the only reason they made an appearance. Like, okay, what do you know? Like maybe they came out for the sole purpose of wanting to know.
Okay.
It's just that Ivanova was able to like play off their ego and have them join. You know what I mean? But I don't think off the bat they intended to join.
No,
I was thinking my curiosity is what I was saying is like, how did they ended up even coming to go there at that point, or was they just one of their stops that they were going to do something else?
No.
With that planet,
she reached out to them. She reached out to them.
Okay.
Remember
okay.
the planet?
Yeah. Okay. I was
like an open line.
I didn't know if it was more of like a telepathic communication with those species, because I know he did end up mentioning no normal human would have been able to do that, but I didn't know if it was more in the sense of something else.
I think that had a lot to do with it too.
I think,
her being a telepath, I think had a lot to do with it.
Okay, good.
You know,
okay.
Again, I don't think Sheridan would have been able to pull off what she just pulled off.
Or even communicate with them at that point. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. I wasn't too far off. Good.
He probably would not have gotten even the information about what happened to Santiago.
Yeah.
You know? So either way, again, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing more races. I want to see more of these ancient, powerful races, and definitely some badass ships. I love the ship design here.
Yeah, the ships are amazing.
They are. But anyway, guys, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like what we're doing. We do appreciate you hanging out with us as we continue through this journey of the Great War that's coming ahead of us and all the things that are taking place right beforehand. We do appreciate what's happening. We'd like to know what you think about this episode, along so far what we've seen all through Babylon 5 so far, through episode 5 for this season. The build-up. Like, we've been seeing, like, there's been a lot of build-up. Like, I think there's been more build-up now than before. And I got a feeling when people say that we're going to have to watch episode 8, 9, and 10 together, it's going to be massive. Because I feel something big is happening right now behind the scenes, you know? So I'm looking forward to seeing all that. Anyway, guys, listen, if you like what we're doing, this episode will be available on our Patreon for as little as $1 a month, unedited, guys. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description. We also have some merchandise that you can check out on our store. Again, if you want to buy some merchandise, we'll appreciate that. That link is also in the description, guys. You like hanging out with us more every Saturday. Well, not every Saturday, but most Saturdays we do these live. You want to join us on our Saturdays as we do these live Babylon 5 parts. We appreciate that, guys. But anyway, we are Our Nights. I'm Ray.
And I'm Gerard.
I'm Julien.
I'm Michael.
Guys, we'll see you soon.
Take care.
Take care.